Okay, let's take a look at homework number 4 and question number 6. This is another one of the word problems. They tend to throw people for a loop, but if we sit and read it carefully and figure out what they're asking for, I think we'll be able to get through it. So looking at number 6, they say the total cost C of X in dollars incurred by the Aloha Company in the manufacturing of X surfboards a day is given by the following function. Okay, so we have C of X, and that equals negative 13x squared plus 500x plus 120, and they give us some bounds on that. That's where 0 is less than x, less than or equal to x. So basically where the number of surfboards is between 0 and 15 is what they're saying. So this right here, the C is the cost. The x here and here is the number of surfboards. Okay, so that's what's in our function. Let's see what they want us to find. So for part A, they're asking us to find C prime of X. And if you've watched any of these videos or you've sat in on the lectures, you know that this means for homework 4 that we are going to have to do the 4-step process. I am not going to do the 4-step process for you in this video because it would take up a lot of time. If you're not sure about how to do the 4-step process, go back and look on my files for homework 4 questions 1 and 2. It will walk you right through that. So you do the 4-step process on this particular function, and what you end up with is negative 26x plus 500. So C prime of X, once you have faithfully taken those steps, is going to give you negative 26 plus 500. So that's your answer to A, just this negative 26 plus 500. And now they're saying, what's the rate of change of the total cost when the level of production is 9 surfboards a day? So for part B, the rate of change of the cost when they're making 9 surfboards a day. Okay, well, rate of change we know is the derivative. That's something that we talked about. The derivative can either be rate of change is one thing they could ask for. They could ask for slope of a tangent line. They can ask for C prime. Lots of ways to ask the same question, but they're just basically asking, what's the derivative when they're making 9 surfboards? Okay, well, we've got our derivative function. We found that. That was C prime of X, and that equals negative 26x plus 500. And what did we say X was up here? X is the number of surfboards. So they're telling us how many surfboards we should be doing this for. They're saying 9 surfboards a day. So let's find C prime of 9. And that's just going to be negative 26 times 9 plus 500. And that's going to tell us what the change in cost is per surfboard for any given day that they are making 9 surfboards. And if you do the math on this one, you are going to find that the rate of change of the total cost is going to be 266 per surfboard. So if you multiply that out and subtract, that's going to be the answer for part B. And it's as simple as that. Find the derivative and then plug in the value that they give you. Your derivative is probably going to be the same as mine. I can't promise. It might be a little different. I'm not 100% sure. But more likely than not, your number of surfboards is going to be different. Whatever they give you, just plug that into whatever you came up with for a derivative, and you are going to get the answer to part B. And that has been another fantastic calculus problem with Michaela Stone, and we will do more because that's what I'm here for.